Yo, what's up? My name is Jeremy Swartwood, and I'm just gonna show you some of my PSP games collection. Get some games and movies for PSP I wanted to show y'all, and that's about it. So let's get started. First, I'll show you my PSP, of course. Just a basic silver unit, nothing special, but it gets the job done. No, fancy God of War or Star Wars on it, but I'm happy with it, so I like it. I like silver, so it's all good. And if you're wondering why I'm using this microphone, it's because the one on my computer sucks ass, so yeah. First I'm going to start with the game I'm currently playing and that I love. It's called The Force Unleashed Star Wars. I'm sure most of you have heard of it. I'm a big Star Wars buff, but that didn't even influence my purchase on this. I just knew the game was going to be kick-ass, so even if you're not a Star Wars fan, I would pick this one up. Another thing to say about my collection is I really don't own a game that I wouldn't recommend. I've got a very broad range of games, sort of like my music tastes, and yeah, some of the games don't have much replay value, but I would at least recommend most of them for a rental, if nothing else. None of them are complete crap, in my opinion. This next one, it was very surprising to me how good it was. I wasn't expecting much, but Cowboy, The Science of Evil. Very good game. Whoops. Excuse that. Very good game. It's basically a brawler. I'll show you the back. It's basically a brawler, beat 'em up type game, but it has some good qualities to it. It's a fun game. Scalia, After the Darkness. Don't ask me if I'm pronouncing that right, but it looks like this guy to me. Anyways, good game. It's a lot better than Final Fantasy Tactics, in my opinion. I'll get to that later, why I didn't like Final Fantasy Tactics, but this one was pretty damn good. Silent Hill Origins. I actually beat the good ending, got the good ending. Still working on the bad ending. Unlocked a couple of uniforms or outfits, There's a lot of replayability to this game. Just get all the endings, get all the unlockables. I love it. So, and it's kind of creepy too. So, and note that's the only Silent Hill game I've ever played full through, except for I played some of Silent Hill 2, which was awesome. So, and I've heard 4 and Homecoming suck ass. So I'm not going to even bother with those ones. Dragon Ball Z Shin Budokai. Another thing I'm a big fan of is Dragon Ball Z, so I got another road here. Excellent fighting game in my opinion. I played this one a lot, and I think it's awesome. I mean, it's got a lot of action. It really gets the feel down of Dragon Ball Z. This one has got a lot of negative reviews, but I thought it was awesome. Alien vs. Predator Requiem. It basically plays one of the Predators. This is a PSP exclusive, by the way. They didn't make Alien vs. Predator Requiem games for any other system, so I was kind of surprised on that one. Not that I was disappointed, because I love my PSP, but, Alien vs. Predator Requiem. You basically play as one of the Predators, and you're going through the town eliminating, the various aliens. And what's cool is that you get all this high-tech weaponry, like a blaster. And, it's nothing you haven't seen in games before, but the whole honor system and all kinds of stuff like that really makes it kind of cool. My friend actually bought me this one. It's Tony Hawk's Project 8. Love it. And I'm not even a fan of Tony Hawk games, but I thought Project 8 was pretty damn good. It's got the whole new, Nail the Trick mode, which is pretty sweet. And, it's just an overall good Tony Hawk game. This is probably my second favorite right after Underground 2. I also like 3 a lot, though, so, for the classic ones, So, yeah, that's a good one. This one is the only one I'm sort of iffy on, actually, and a lot of people are going to hate me for saying this because it's one of the most loved PSP games of all time. You go on Game Packs or whatever, and it's got, like, It's like number 2 or 3 on the top games. And it's Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, or Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, not Final Fantasy Tactics The War of the Lion. Pretty good game, except for the fact that I just didn't get into it. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's probably because I'm not a Final Fantasy fan, by any means. I haven't played any of the games except for Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, and that one right there. You're going to all think, what the fuck? He hasn't played Final Fantasy? But it's just not one of my type of games. This one is an oldie, but a great one. Got it used for freaking $20, less than that actually. It's just a really fun game. X-Men Legends 2: Rise of Apocalypse. You can play as like any of the good guys or the bad guys. They team up in this game, so you know you can have a team of Juggernaut and Wolverine. I think my current team right now is Juggernaut, Wolverine, Iceman, and the little blue dude, Nightcrawler. So yeah, it's a pretty cool team. This is like the spiritual successor of that game. Same type of gameplay, same creators, completely different storyline. Marvel Ultimate Alliance, another good one. A lot of fun. So, same basic principle, only you don't play as bad guys, just good guys, but you get like people like Iron Man, you know, Wolverine, Spider-Man, Sting, Ghost Rider, you know, and some Blade. There's Blade in there. All the superheroes mainly, you know, all the Marvel superheroes are in there somewhere. So, this one was really fun. Medal of Honor Heroes. Probably one of the only good first-person shooters on the PSP, because unfortunately PSP has a problem with first-person shooters, just because there's no second analog nub. But this one was pretty cool. This one was really good, actually. It's got, you know, it's the basic World War II game, but it's definitely the best World War II game on PSP. So, Jeanne d'Arc, a very, very underrated game. I'll tell you what. This game has amazing storyline, awesome gameplay, like Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. I think it's better. Definitely worth a buy, and you can probably get it for pretty cheap now. So I would definitely warrant this as a buy. You know. Another underrated game, underrated series for the PSP I thought was pretty damn good was Pursuit Force. This one's the second one, Extreme Justice. This one was really fun. I haven't beaten it yet because I'm the type that, you know, buys another game and then forgets about his old ones completely. But I've started to go back in through my collection, and I'm just playing Spider-Man 3 again. I'm playing Jeanne d'Arc again. I'm playing all kinds of old shit again. So, you know, this is a run that's had a lot of replay value just because of all the things you can unlock in it. So, Monster Hunter Freedom, insanely difficult game that was very popular in Japan. I don't really see the attraction on this one, but it was fun for a while. But you know, it was fun for a while. That's basically it. This is a gem right here. Me and my Katamari. I'm sure most of you know what the Katamari series is. This one I got for $15. You know. It's just a overall great game that, you know, you basically roll people up and you get bigger, the ball's bigger and bigger, and you roll bigger and bigger stuff until you can make it islands for little animals, and it's just a quirky, fun game. This game is very different from me and my Katamari, but it's one of my favorites. God of War: Chains of Olympus, great game in its own right, you know, a little bit short. Probably about 4 or 5 hours of gameplay, depending on what difficulty you're on. Probably maybe